25. This is week 5 of 6. Swing. We went over some fun things just to be goofy without kind of like non-West Coast stuff, but it's still kind of within the West Coast realm. We started off talking about the roll in and roll out, but that energy it takes to stop her is the connection, but I'm not stopping her. I'm going to slide down to a left handshake hold. From that, whether I have here or pop over to the other side, that's up to you. But I'm going to ask for the right handshake hold underneath and bringing her over top. As you can see my fancy footwork, I brought her in and marched it out in place. From here, I talked about walking forward. I talked about checking, brace step forward with either foot, and walking back, and then going to move forward. So we have the option to move the follower around the dance floor. I also talked about twisting the forearm, which then makes it tighter. So we can walk forward, I can twist to help stop her and gain a little bit more control of her frame. How it looks from here, if the audience was where the camera is and I'm doing this, walking this out, whether on the hand up at the wrist or down here, that's up to you. Remember twist, and remember redirecting and maybe walking her out. All sorts of options from there. The next one being, not the hip catch, but we talked about, my goodness, I just said it. The hip catch was the end, but why am I drawing a blank?
Is it the thing when you're stepping front?
That was the very, very end. Okay. The second thing that I taught was, Superman stops. Oh gosh. From the opposite connection, I talked about the prep into 2. So 1, prep 2, giving your chest, and remember followers taking the hand in the middle of the chest and standing there, whether we're digging back and forth or not, or whether I'm doing a stance walking forward, or whether I'm being pushed back. And it depends upon how far I want to act with it. The other thing that we did too was stepping back and forth and playing with that moment of the Superman stop. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Okay, and walk, walk, walk. Any number of things to get out of it. Then there was the hip catch. So whether you keep this hand or whether you get into a right handshake hold, I did 1, prep 2, and then gave a little hand toss that direction. I stepped forward, and I talked about swaying back and forth half time, whether I'm asking for the hand, whether I'm grabbing for the wrist, and any number of ways to get out of it, whether I'm walking her out or a free throw. The very last thing was that walk forward. So 1, 2, 3. Getting up next to her and stepping in front, stepping in front, stepping in front, and then getting her out of it. And that was it for the class. Thanks for coming out.